Hi, this is Liif Chen, and today I want to share with you the Liif Qigong and Po Qigong, the very beginning, alright? You can put your feet together or you separate it. So I kind of want to separate the feet myself so that's more stabilized, alright? Now at the beginning, at the elementary or the beginners, we normally say, look straight forward and then slowly close your eyelids, bring the vision inside in your brain, and then you start the 8 verses. Alright? Now, however, this technique is a little bit more advanced after you do it for a while, okay? Or even if you not do it for a while, you might consider to think this. Yes, look straight forward, and then you bring the vision inside. Now inside, you don't stop right there. Your imagination continue to bring that to drop into your dantian. Now drop into your dantian means like you that's the ball, okay? You bring it from far away to bring it inside your eyes, in between your eyes and the yuzhen inside, and then you drop it, let it drop, and let it drop, and then the navel movement, this is the lower dantian, like a pond of water, and you boom, so going down there, alright? So after you go down there, you imagine that is the energy or the water going through your movement, to going down, you're growing, to going down, you're growing down the knee, and then the ankles, and the feet, and then the feet going up through the yongquan, between the inside your center of feet, going up the knee, inside the bone marrow, and then the thighs, come back to the navel, and then from the navel going up, the whole body like water, going up, and then the whole body is filled of warmness and thought. All right. So let me kind of repeat. All right. But again, it's not exact. It's not something. Well, it has to be here. It's just a very vague and fuzzy concept. That like something imagine from far away. You bring inside your brain. And then let the energy drop into your lower abdominal area, like poured water, and from there water running down through the legs and then going up and then coming up again. So like whole water from inside gradually going up, and then of course when you're going up to your tongue, just relax and then things disappear, okay? And then, and again, well, because a lot of imagination, so that's why normally at the center, just say, look straight forward, bring the vision inside, now entire body relax, head touch sky, feet into earth, that's all. But however, here, I want you to think deeper. If you think deeper, what will happen? That means you're more relaxed, you're rooted in the earth, and bring the earth chi up into your body. And you and the earth and the heaven, head touch the sky, feet on the earth, you bring the energy flowing. Alright? So let me do it again, maybe guide you through it, okay? Entire body relax. Look straight forward. Slowly close your eyelids. Bring the energy inside your brain. Now let it drop into the navel movement inside like pond water. Now your thought, your thinking down in your lower dantian. And from there, feel your movement area, feel your movement, the back, the lumbar vertebrae, and going And then from there, feel the energy or your imagination from the Ming and going outside and down to the sacrum. You feel the sacrum, and then going down through your thighs, and then going through down to your knees, down to the ankles, and then to the feet, and then to the toes, the 5 toes, and then from there touch the earth, and then bring the light water, the center of feet called bubbling spring, bring the water, the clear water going up, from the center of the feet going up, now through the ankle, and then going up the tibia bone, but thinking inside the bone marrows. But the whole thing, now inside and outside become one, like water going up to your knee, from your knee, now to your femur bones. Think the bone marrow inside, all filled up with water or energy going up through your thighs, and then through the femur bones, then to your hip bones, and then the sacrum going up, the lumbar vertebrae. Now thinking inside, all right? And then the vertebrae, and then that vertebrae, and then you stop until the tongue. So the whole body is harmonized with Qi. Harmonized with Qi. Now let me do it one more time, all right? Let me do it one more time. This time it's just how I feel, okay? The last time I just tried to direct you, but this time it's how I feel, and it's how I... So when I do it into entire body relax, the whole body relax, and then either feet together in separate feet, look straight forward. Slowly bring the vision from far away into your body, into the brain, upper dantian. From there, drop down to the lower dantian, just like pouring water. And then from the Mingmen area, the lumbar vertebrae, between around the second and third vertebrae going out to your sacrum, feel the sacrum. Now from the sacrum, feel the femur bones and down, down to the knee, down to the ankle, and then to the toes. Now you're one with the earth. And then from far away underneath, bring the energy up through the center of your feet, going up to the ankle, to the tibia bones, thinking inside the bone marrow. And that like bubbling spring, everything like water coming up through inside the bone marrow to the knees, going up to your thighs, femur bones, and all around you. You feel the warmth coming up to your hips, the sacrum, and then the lower back going up to the shoulder blade, and then the neck vertebrae going up and then to your tongue. So the entire body is filled with energy from inside the bone marrow, and all outside become one. Now you're harmonized with Qi. Harmonized with Qi. Now and then the sensations of suppose have 8 verses already, the same sensation. Advanced people, you don't have to say it again. It's just for beginners, you say it, but it is, you already incorporate with your thinking, all right? Now once you're in the Qi within you and Qi within outside, and then you start. Where do you start? And then, of course, from the middle dantian, and the 3 dantian evolve, remember? And then the lower dantian, the middle dantian, the tongue, the upper dantian, all right? So all start to move. So when you start, you turn, because you turn, every time you move your hands, it does not move your hand. You need to move the back here. You start from the back, okay? The middle dantian, you need to start to middle dantian, and then the shoulders, elbow, and then the wrist, and then the fingers, okay? So release, okay? So you turn like this. Now, it's just a very simple movement, all right? But it's controlled by the back. Now, meanwhile, now in more advance, when I'm doing it, so when I start to move, and then my feet start to move, because why? Because you need to turn the dantian too. Once you turn the dantian, turn, and then the hips, and then the knees, and then the feet. So it's the train reaction. So upper is middle dantian here, and the shoulder, elbow, wrist. Down here is the hip, the knee, the feet, all together synchronized, all right, synchronized. And meanwhile, of course, you don't forget the top of your head, okay? Head touches the sky. It's just not saying it. So anytime when you move, your tongue is always always moving and touching, okay? So it's not static, it's not just stationary. So your whole body, because your tongue is connected with upper body, okay? The upper dantian, so your tongue starts to move also, okay? But very subtle, it's not very subtle. The whole thing move. Once you move, everything moves. Now, you will say, oh, so many things to move. That's right. So you need to train one by one. Once you train, well, everything will work naturally. But if you are have not used to this type of training, then you start with the 6th direction. All right. Now you say, oh, so many things moving. What should I do? Yes. Eventually, the breath taking over. So when I'm doing it, so my breath. So even though my tongue is moving, my middle dantian moving, lower dantian moving, but everything controlled by release, absorb. That's your breath, all right? Your breath going in and out. But of course, we normally say natural breathing. But natural breathing, it just indicates you have not trained the proper training become natural. Or when we are born as children, touch the back of the children. You know, when my students here, I always let them to touch my back. It's just like babies moving. Just like touch the baby's back. You know that they're moving. And then that's what the natural breathing is like that. Like you're sleeping. It's not that, oh, don't think about breath. If you don't think about breath, it's not Qigong, okay? Qigong has to be, Qi means the breath. Or Qi means many things. If you read my book, Dao De Jing, Qi is the first word. Appear in Chinese literature is the Dao De Jing. But from there, the breath comes in. So, so you breathe in, breathe out. So everything controlled by absorb, release, the breath going in and out. But once you're doing that, the whole body works as a machine, and then it's controlled by your mind, and of course your mind goes and Qi follows. All right. So so eventually your mind goes, the breath follows, everything follows. All right, it's controlled by your mind. However, finally, if you read my book, Secrets of Tai Chi Circle and also X Secret of Tao Te Ching. I'm not trying to sell your book, but however, you should get it. But you know, it's very, if you do Qigong without understanding what is Qi, the concept, where it comes from, then it will take you yourself to discover. But for more than 2,600 years, that is already there, all right? So, again, let me repeat. If I can explain what I feel when I start to doing, all right? So after I said the whole body relax, so in my mind immediately said absorb. So my breath coming, pushing forward. So once my breath moving, so enough, my mind ask myself to stop, and then the breath come. The breath is called release, absorb, the rhythm, and then the whole thing moves. Then the middle dantian, the shoulder, elbow, wrist, so absorb, release, see? And then the feet move, but the feet is not moving, it's controlled from here. And the tongue, the whole thing, all right? And it's just like beautiful machine. Our body is a beautiful machine, all right? So think about it. I think I taught a lot. But however, if you use the tape of release absorb, you will really wonderful. You can improve your Liif Qi Po Qi down very quickly. All right. If you have any comment, please write me a comment, a question, or whatever. And then since I'm doing the YouTube, put a subscription there or subscribe. And also I have a website too. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.